jealous family member is more dangerous than a hateful enemy. Oh, we got their ass now. So let me break it down. Why is a jealous family member more dangerous than a hateful enemy? Because they've seen you grow. They know what you've gone through. They know your strengths. They know your weaknesses. And the worst part is this. You trust them. You trust them. You would tell them your secrets. You would tell them your plans. Not knowing that they're jealous. Sometimes you can't understand why they would be jealous. Because you're both in the same boat. You're both in the same basket. But it's like crabs in a basket. When they see one of us getting out, they want to bring us back in. People don't like to see you on a level that they're not on. So when you tell people good news and they're not happy for you, it's because they're jealous. You know when you tell people bad news and they got so much thing to say, like, oh, poor you, really inside they're laughing. In fact, they might have set it up. So you gotta watch out for the family, okay? Sometimes we're always worried about the stranger danger. But what happens when the enemy is in your own family? So trust me, people, you know why they're jealous of you. Because you're doing something they just can't do.
What I'm taking from that is you can't always share good news with certain people because they're not always happy for you. Pay attention. Oh, by the way, welcome to the channel. My bad. I'm used to doing my intro first and trying something new. Welcome to the channel. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Make sure you don't believe what you see. Do your own research. I'm going to show you some crazy videos that make you question some of the things that we were told, things that we see. Again, I'm not trying to tell you what to believe, what not to believe. I just want you to, think about some of the things that's been going on. And let's try to connect these dots together, guys. If you haven't joined the community, join. We're on our way to our 1,000. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share these videos with people you think would be interested. And without any further ado, let's get back into the video, y'all.
I hope y'all waking up and actually paying attention to what's going on right now. The California ports, one of the busiest in the world, is looking hella empty right now, y'all. It's no ships pulling in, no shipments going out, and they trying to tell us, oh, don't worry, it's just because of the tariffs. The tariffs is the reason why this is happening. Maybe it is a little bit of the tariffs, but what else is it? Y'all just seen what happened the other day in some parts of Europe. Power outages. I'm talking blackouts everywhere. 50 million people was affected. And they talking about some solar activities. And now the supply chain is drying up quietly? I'll ask yourself, what moves easier through empty ports? Goods or something else? You think they clearing it out for business? Or they clearing it out for something they don't want to tell us? We're going to have to figure it out once it happened. Y'all got to remember, every time history changed overnight, it started quietly like...
Okay, power outages and things of that nature. Before in prior videos, we talked about the 3 days of darkness they keep saying is coming. You guys know anything about that? Have y'all heard any more about that? If y'all did, leave that in the comments for me. It's getting crazy, y'all. What is really going on? That's the question.
This was taken October 30th of 2024. This video is of an
This clip right here was about that UFO that got hit by that Hellfire's missile, and they kept saying that the Hellfire missile broke apart. Excuse me, but I don't think that was the case. There was a video where a guy broke it down and he zoomed in and he showed these objects that after the Hellfire hit the UFO, UAP, or whatever you want to call it, excuse me, these three objects were all relatively the same size, same shape, and it, to me, it was like a defense mechanism or a defense reaction to the Hellfire, where it came out deflected the Hell's Fire, but I gotta find that clip for y'all. But this is crazy. This is really crazy to see. If we shooting at it and it does absolutely nothing, I'm telling you, I heard it before. This is giving me that Independence Day vibe.
Q9 drone tracking an orb or this
Look at this
object
shit.
off the coast of Yemen. You'll see that another MQ-9 launched a Hellfire missile. That you cannot see that drone.
Are you aware of anything in the government, United States government arsenal that can split a Hellfire missile like this?
Watch this.
And do whatever blob thing it did and then keep going?
Now they stayed with him.
All right, how about you?
They're all the same shot, shape, size.
To my knowledge, ma'am.
Okay.
And they're
how about
still
you,
with
Mr.
it.
Nolan?
I'd prefer to answer that in a skiff.
You can see
I
the
have
little
heard
glimmer.
about
They're still
events
flying
like
with
this.
it.
I have heard about this event. Jeremy Corbell and I talked about it in one of our episodes a while back.
I mean,
we did
y'all,
not have the video.
can
though.
you explain
There
that?
are servers where there's a whole bank of these kind of videos that Congress has not been allowed to see. The
I would
public hasn't
love
been allowed
to see this server
Occasionally,
bank.
some of that stuff gets out in the wild and it comes our way. It should be going to you. You know, the public should be seeing this stuff. And why you're not allowed to, I don't know. But that's a Hellfire missile smacking into that UFO and just bounced right off. And it kept going.
It kept going, and it looks like the debris was taken with it.
Yeah, what the
I
hell
don't
is that?
believe it to be debris, y'all. I really don't think it's debris.
At this point, y'all, people are not even hiding their
Brian
evil
killed me.
intentions. They are letting it be known how they really feel about certain situations. This man right here was on live television when he said the most wildest shit. And it got the whole goddamn world looking at him like, you really said that on live TV? Y'all gotta understand that as the days keep going on, things are becoming more apparent that it's just getting dark and evil. Listen to what
Pay
Brian
attention.
Kilmeade said they should do to the homeless people.
They have given billions of dollars to mental health and the homeless population. A lot of them don't want to take the programs. A lot of them don't want to get the help that is necessary. You can't give them a choice.
Listen.
Either you take the resources that we're going to give you, or you decide that you're going to be locked up in jail. That's the way it has to be.
I disagree.
Involuntary lethal injection or something. Just kill them.
I don't.
Y'all heard that. If you didn't, rewind and listen again. He said that. He said to unalive them. I hate the fact that he's going to use that word in his video, so obviously I can't get monetized, but it is what it is.
All things you can say. This man said involuntary lethal injection. Kill him. Like what? Y'all take a good look at this man's face. They're not trying to hide it no more. Y'all tell me
And he's
what y'all
still on
noticed.
air,
And
from what I
also,
understand.
let me know how y'all feel about this down below in the comments.
Yo, that is diabolical to say. Even if you felt
Okay,
that
I'm
way.
going to make this video, and I'm praying to God that it stays up. But there is a huge...
September 15th, the truth is about to be released tonight. Today is the 15th, so I got to make sure I get this video out ASAP. But what's going to be released tonight? We see a UFO, so we know it's talking. We see aliens in the background, a couple of planets in the sky. What's going on? What are they going to talk about? Are we going to get disclosure tonight? Or are they going to be pulling that bullshit? Or are they prepping us for Project Bluebeam? Y'all leave that in the comments below for me. What do y'all think?
huge
Make sure you share these
speculation
videos,
on why
y'all.
this app is going
Hit
dark.
that like button for
The
me.
short period that it's going dark. Something is supposed to happen tonight. I'm not going to say, but there is something from that is supposed to be confirmed to be here on. So something from has finally made contact with, and it's supposed to be announced tonight. And the reason that this is getting dark, how do we say this without getting it removed? The reason we're going dark is because they don't want us to openly communicate about it. Basically, if you catch what I'm saying, something from And they're confirming it today. And they don't want us, the American population, to confirm it and spread more and talk about it amongst ourselves. So once again,
when you think you've seen
What do
it
y'all
all,
think?
you ain't seen nothing yet. Throughout history, there have been many reports and sightings of dog-headed humanoid beings. There's even stories of Alexander the Great waging war on these dog-headed beings. The history of these beings date as far back as ancient Egypt, and allegedly, they used to hang around with the guy with the face in his chest, the Cyclops, and the guy with the one foot. But what are they? Dog-headed men, or sinisterly, are a true curiosity within myth and legend, not to be confused with werewolves. These beings are literally men with dogs' heads. The Greeks named these creatures, apparently taking their inspiration from Egyptian gods. Most famously, Anubis boasts the head of a jackal. But like I've always said, behind...
I'm just curious, y'all. Do you think back in the ancient time they was making pictures of stuff they actually saw, or they just making up things, hallucinating, getting high? What y'all think? I think this is something that actually exists. I mean, they say a little bit of truth is inside every myth, right? Y'all let me know in the comments.
every myth, there's always some truth.
Huh. Go figure.
The prophecy everyone is talking about, September 23rd, 2025.
What is
To
going
most
on this
people,
month?
it's just another date on the calendar, another Tuesday. But
Now, I told y'all September will be the prep month for October. October is going to be more active. But what do you think they're trying to set us up for? Like I said, Project Bluebeam, what's going on? Are we really living in the end times? Prophecy revealing itself in front of our eyes?
to others, this date represents something extraordinary. You will be shocked when you find out 5 reasons everyone is talking about September 23rd. Sign number 1. The 7,000-year prophetic clock is ticking. Many believe in this prophecy because the September 23rd convergence isn't happening in a prophetic vacuum. It's occurring at what may be the most significant moment in the 7,000-year timeline that biblical scholars believe governs all of human existence. Let me show you the pattern that's been hidden in plain sight since the very first chapter of the Bible.
Show me.
Genesis tells us that God created the world in 6 days and rested on the 7th.
All right.
Most people read this as a simple account of Creation Week.
No.
But what if it's also a prophetic template for all of human history? The key to understanding this pattern comes from 2 Peter 3:8. But, beloved, do not forget this one thing, that with the Lord 1 day is as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as 1 day.
So it took 6,000 years to create everything? But to us it would be 6,000 years. To him it would be just a day. How many generations can like come about in 1,000 years? What day was Adam and Eve created on? And then, if that's the case, who was here in the first few thousand years, the first couple of days? Was there beings here? Just questions, y'all. Just questions. Don't mind me.
If each day of creation represents 1,000-year epic of human history, then the entire span of human civilization follows a precise 7,000-year pattern.
Yeah. If
6,000 years of human labor, struggle,
if.
and rebellion against God.
Not sure about that.
1,000 years of divine rest under Christ's perfect rule.
That's what they say.
This isn't just modern speculation. Irenaeus, one of the most influential church fathers of the 2nd century, declared in his work Against Heresies, "For in as many days as this world was made, in so many thousand years shall it be concluded." And for this reason the scripture says, "Thus the heaven and the earth were finished, and all their host. And God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it." This is an account of the things formerly created, as also it is a prophecy of what is to come. So where does that put us in the timeline? According to careful biblical chronology, 4,000 years from creation to Christ's first coming, 2,000 years from Christ to today, 1,000 years of the millennial kingdom still future. We're not just living in some random moment of history. If this timeline is accurate, we're living in the final hours of the sixth day.
Huh? Does this go back to what I was saying earlier? Are we living in the end time? Is this? Again, I'm not telling nobody what to believe. Just think, keep an open mind.
Good morning, everyone. Just got to remind you, we're only 5 days away
Again, what is going on in September?
from the first wave. Yep, the countdown is still on.
I don't know, y'all. There's a lot of strange things going on. How y'all feel about these videos? Y'all let me know in the comments below. I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me. We got a lot of things to think about, y'all. Make sure y'all share the video. Again, don't forget like, comment, subscribe. And I'll catch y'all on the next video. I got one coming out about that meteorite that had crash landed. Y'all keep a lookout for it.